So welcome back to part 2 of the 2009 multiple choice paper, and remember, if this video is for you, please ensure that you're learning, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe as we all try to prepare for our exams. So 21 states a company employs 12 gardeners at $26 and 8 clerks at $17. What is the mean daily wage in dollars of the 20 employees? So if you remember, the formula for mean or average is equal to the sum of the number of terms divided by the number of terms. So in this case, it would be $26 12 times, so it is 12 multiplied by 26, and $17 8 times, so it is 8 multiplied by 17, and all of that is divided by 20, which is the number of employees. So it is 312 plus 136 divided by 20, which is 448 divided by 20, and when you do that division, you'll get 22.4. so our answer for 21 is C. 22 states if the simple interest on $800 for time 3 years is $54, what is the rate of interest per annum? So if you remember our formula for simple interest, it's principal times rate times time divided by 100. And in this case, we're trying to find the rate. So should we transpose, it will become 54, which is the simple interest, multiplied by 100, and all of that is divided by 800, which is the principal, multiplied by 3, which is the time, and that is equal to 5,400 divided by 2,400, and the rate is equal to 2.25. And remember, 0.25 the same as a quarter, so our answer for 22 is 2.25%. So just remember to practice, guys, and you will do well. 23, negative 2 multiplied by this bracket of x minus 4. So remember, negative times negative will always result in a positive number. So negative times x with negative 2 times x will give us minus 2x, and the negative times negative 4 will give us a positive 8. So our answer for 23 is A. 24 states 8a, and all of that is squared. So we're just going to pull it apart to say 8 multiplied by 8 to give us 64, and a multiplied by 8 to give us a square. So our answer for 24 is D, and we're moving along nicely, guys. So 25, given that AB is equal to 2A minus 3B, then 2 negative 3 is equal to, so wherever we see A, we will replace it with 2, and wherever we see B, we will replace it with negative 3. So that becomes equal to 2 multiplied by 2 minus 3 multiplied by negative 3, and 2 2s 4, and 3 times negative 3 give us negative 9, and the negative times negative give us positive, which results in 4 plus 9, and that is equal to 13. So our answer for 25 is D. 26, if 20a minus 16 is equal to 12 multiplied by this bracket of 3 minus a, then a is equal to, so first we're going to expand and then simplify. So it is 20a minus 16 is equal to 36 minus 12a, and the 36 comes from 12 times 3, and then 12a 12 times a. So then we put all our a's on one side of the equation and all our numbers on the other side, so it becomes 20 plus a to give us 32a, and 36 plus 16 to become 52. And remember, once you move a number across the equal sign, the sign changes. So it was negative 16, when it go across it becomes positive, and negative 12a, and when it go across it becomes 12a. So therefore a is equal to 52 divided by 32, and we can simplify this fraction by dividing both by 4. So 4 into 52 goes 13 times, and 4 into 32 goes 8 times. So our answer for 26 is C, 13 over 8. 27, P equal M square divided by 2 minus M, where M is equal to negative 3. So wherever we see M, we will replace it with negative 3. So P is equal to negative 3 squared. And all of that is divided by the 2 minus M, which is negative 3. And then that is 9. So 3 is 9. And then we also result in 2 plus 3, where this negative times the minus sign multiply and become positive. So it is 2 plus 3. So our resulting answer is 9 divided by 5. So our answer for 27 is C, which is 9 upon 5. So 28. 2 multiplied by this bracket of a squared b, which is raised to the third power. So if you remember, with the law of indices, when you're multiplying, you add the indices. So it is a squared times a squared times a squared equals a raised to the 6. So it is 2 plus 2 plus 2 to give us 6. So it's a raised to the power of 6, and b times b times b. So it is 1 plus 1 plus 1 to give us b raised to the power of 3, and all of that is multiplied by 2 to give us 2a raised to the power of 6 times b raised to the power of 3. So our answer for 28 is B. So continue to practice, guys, and I'm sure you will do well in your exams. So 29 for all of A and B. So we're going to work this fraction, expand a bit, then simplify. So it is 3a squared. So it is 3 multiplied by 8 equals 3a squared, then 3 multiplied by 2b to give us 6ab, then negative b multiplied by 2a to give us minus 2ab, and b multiplied by 3b squared to give us plus 3b squared. And then it's 3a squared plus 4ab. 4ab comes from 6ab minus 2ab plus 3b squared. So our answer for 29 is B. So guys, remember, negative times a negative results in a positive, and that is how we got the positive 3b squared. And we're moving nicely along. Question 30. Which of the following represents the statement the difference of two squared numbers is? So remember, the difference of two squared numbers is a squared number subtracted from another squared number, and the only one that represents this clearly is A, which is x squared minus y squared. Students sometimes make the mistake of putting C as the answer, but should you work out C, it is saying y minus x multiplied by y minus x. So it is y minus x multiplied by y minus x, and then this is what you can say. It will be y multiplied by y equals y squared, y multiplied by x equals minus yx, x negative x multiplied by y equals minus xy minus yx, and x multiplied by x to give us x squared, as a negative times a negative gives us a positive number. And when you work this out, you will see that it will not be the difference of two squares. So our answer remains as A. So 31. John has X marbles. So John has X marbles and Max has twice as many. So it would be 2 times X. And now Max gave John 5 of his marble. So how much marble Max now has? So it is 2x, which he originally had, and he gave away 5. That is 2x minus 5, and 31. D is our answer. So 32, the volume of a cube with edges 10 centimeter is, so remember, volume of a cube is edge cube, or length times the length times the length. So it becomes 10 times 10 times 10 to give us 1000. And 33, how many kilograms are there in 1 ton theory? 1000. So C is our answer for 33. 34, on leaving Trinidad, the time on a pilot's watch was 23 hours. He arrived in the same time zone and his watch is now showing 3 o'clock, which is 3 a.m. The 23 hours is 11 p.m. How many hours did the flight take? So it will be 23 hours to 24, which is midnight, 12 o'clock, which is 1 hour, and then the 24 hours to 3 a.m. equal 3 hours. The total 1 plus 3, the pilot has been traveling for 4 hours. 35. The circumference of a circle is 132 centimeter. Given that pi is equal to 22/7, the radius of the circle in centimeters is. So remember, the circumference of a circle is equal to 2 pi r. And we are now filling the numbers. The circumference is 132 equal to 2 multiplied by pi, which is 22/7, multiplied by r. And we're now making r the subject of the formula. So we're carrying across the 2, it becomes division, and we're carrying across the 22/7, it flips, so it becomes 7/22. So it is 132 multiplied by 7, and all of that is divided by 2 multiplied by 22. And we can cancel. So first we can say 22 into itself goes 1 time, and 22 into 132 goes 6 times, and that leaves us with 6 multiplied by 7 divided by 2. And we can further cancel by saying 2 into itself goes 1 time, 2 into 6 goes 3 times, and that leaves us with 3 multiplied by 7, and 3 times 7 is equal to 21, which is our radius, and 35 is B. So we're moving right along. So guys, continue to practice and you will do well. 36. AOB is a sector of a circle such that angle AOB is 60 degrees and OB is r units long. The area of AOB is, so remember, the area of a sector of a circle is angle divided by 360 multiplied by pi multiplied by r squared. So in this case it will be 60 divided by 360 multiplied by pi multiplied by r squared. And we can simplify 60 over 360 by saying 60 into itself goes 1 time, and 60 into 360 goes 6 times, and that leaves us with a fraction of 1/6 multiplied by pi multiplied by r squared. So our answer is D. So guys, always remember to simplify your fractions, and also remember to maintain the formula, as sometimes mistakes are made by putting B, which is 1/6 multiplied by pi multiplied by r, but always remember that the r is squared. And that is our answer, D. 37. Which of the following statements is true about the perimeters of the figure A and B? So first, let us start by finding out the perimeter of each figure. So perimeter of the square, just the square, is equal to 12 plus 12 plus 12, which is the length of each side. So it is 4 12s. So square is equal to 48, and that is the perimeter. So perimeter of the rectangle is 9 plus 16 plus 9 plus 16, and that is 50. So now let us look at what each statement is saying and see which one is true. So A says perimeter of A, which is the square, is equal to perimeter of B, which is a rectangle. This is definitely not true, as 48 is not equal to 50. B says perimeter of A is greater than the perimeter of B. That is not true, as 48 is definitely not greater than 50. C says perimeter of A is greater than or equal to perimeter of B. That is not true, as we saw in B, where the 48 is definitely not greater than 50, and it is definitely not equal to 50, as we saw in A. So our answer is D. Perimeter of A is less than the perimeter of B, which is definitely true. So our answer is D. 38. The area of a rectangle is 53.6. If the length is multiplied by 4 and the width is half, the area would then be. So this was worked on the 2013, 2005, and 2007 paper. The 2013 have 2 different ways, so you can check the description below for the links to these different papers. But one of the ways are, it is length multiplied by width to give us 53.6, and the question stated that the length is multiplied by 4, so it's 4 times length, and the width is half, so it is multiplied by width divided by 2, and that is equal to x, which is the new area that we're looking for. So we can simplify the second statement by saying 2 into itself goes 1 time, 2 into 4 goes 2 times, and we're left with 2 multiplied by length multiplied by width. But remember, from the first statement we know what length times width is, so it is 2 multiplied by 53.6 equal x, so therefore x is equal to 107.2, and therefore C is our answer. 39. The area of the trapezium is, so if you remember the formula for trapezium, it is half AB multiplied by height, where AB are the parallel sides of the trapezium, in this case, which is 18 and 8. So it is equal to half AB multiplied by height, which is 18 plus 8, and that gives us 26. So it is half times 26 times 5. Half of 26 is 13, so it becomes 13 multiplied by 5, and 13 multiplied by 5 give us 65 centimeters squared. So our answer for 39 is B. 40 states the marks obtained by 10 students in a test marked out of 25 were, and those are the scores. The range of marks was, so remember, range is the difference between the highest and the lowest, are the largest minus the smallest number, and in this case that would be 24 minus 13, and that is equal to 11. So our answer for 40 is A. So thank you for joining us on this journey for part 2 of the 2009 multiple choice paper, and we will definitely see you for part 3.